Have you ever listened to your own name, not as a label, not as a word others use to call you, but as a sound, a vibration? The first sound of your name, have you felt it? An ancient wisdom teaches that this first sound is a seed planted in the soil of your soul the moment you arrive. This seed holds a potential, a current, a path. It is not your fate, it is your starting point. Today, I invite you to a journey inward. Let us quiet the mind and listen to the resonance hidden within the first letter of your name. Let us discover the path it illuminates for you. If your name begins with the sound A, yours is the path of the source. You are the stream that bursts forth from the mountain. You are the beginning. This energy does not wait for a path to be shown. It carves one. Within you is a fire, an inner sun. It seeks not to follow but to lead. In any gathering, in any endeavor, this pioneering energy naturally rises. This is the clarity of a mountain peak. This is the will that moves stone. But know this, the fire that forges a path can also burn the bridges. The will that moves mountains can become stubborn rock. Your practice is to cultivate stillness, to guide this powerful current with a gentle hand, allowing it to create, not command. If your name begins with B, you walk the way of the heart's haven. Your strength is not of fire, but of water, the power that connects, that nourishes. You do not simply have relationships, you are the vessel that holds them. Love, deep empathy, the well-being of your tribe. This is the water that fills your well. You are the steady earth that allows others to grow roots. Your own joy is often found in the flourishing of your garden. You are the shelter in the storm. The path's challenge, to learn that you are the vessel, not the water itself. You can hold love without needing to drain your own life force to provide it. Your practice is to build a container strong enough to hold compassion for others and for yourself. If C is your first sound, you are on the journey of the dream weaver. Your spirit is like the wind, full of invisible power and endless imagination. You do not see the world as it is. You see the infinite worlds it could be. This creative flow must find its expression, like a river finding the sea, through art, through story, through new ways of thinking. Your soul suffocates in confined spaces, in rigid thought, in the drone of the mundane. You are a mind unbound, but the wind without direction can become a scattered gale. Imagination without grounding remains a dream. Your practice is to be the calm center in your own creative storm, to gather the threads of your visions and weave them into the fabric of reality. If D begins your name, you are on the road of the bedrock. Discipline, structure, stability. These are not concepts to you. They are the ground beneath your feet. In chaos, you are the foundation upon which others can stand, the pillar that does not yield. Your word is your bond. Your duty is your guide. Your soul finds its peace in order. It feels unease in the face of what is unstable, what is careless. This creates a profound sense of responsibility, a quiet inner strength. You are the dependable rock in a flowing river. The shadow of the rock is rigidity. It can resist the natural flow of life. Your practice is to remember that even the strongest rock is shaped by the water. To embrace structure, but allow for life's gentle, persistent current to flow around you. If your name starts with E, you follow the flow of the river. Your energy is expansive, social, and ever-moving. You cannot stay still. Your soul thirsts for new landscapes, new people, new knowledge, new experiences. You are the vital current that brings life wherever it goes, steering stagnant water. Laughter and connection flow from you naturally. Your words can inspire and uplift. Your life is a constant unfolding, a journey without a final destination. But the river that flows too fast can miss the depth of its own waters. Peace can be mistaken for the absence of silence. Your practice is to find the deep, quiet pools along your journey, to know that the river's strength comes not just from its movement, but from its depth. If F is your first sound, yours is the quest for the unbound spirit. Freedom is the air your soul breathes. You cannot exist in another's shadow. You will walk your own path. Even if it is the harder path, it is yours. You do not belong to the crowd. Your perspective is your own. But a spirit entirely unbound can feel lost. It needs an anchor. Your soul requires two things to truly soar: absolute freedom and a profound purpose. When these two forces align within you, a quiet power awakens. You find the strength to do what seems impossible. Your practice is to identify your true north, that singular purpose that gives your freedom meaning. Then, and only then, does your flight have a direction. If your name begins with G, you walk the path of the seeker. You are a soul of depth. You do not dwell on the surface of things. Peace, contemplation, and true knowledge are what you seek. You speak little, but your words carry the weight of the earth. When you speak, others feel the truth in it. A quiet wisdom surrounds you. Your soul is on a pilgrimage, away from the noise, the pretense, the glitter of the shallow world. You seek what is real. You are the lantern that burns steadily in the quiet forest, not seeking attention, but providing a light for those who are lost. The risk is withdrawing so far into the search that you forget to live the answers you find. Your practice is to bring the peace you find in solitude back into the world. To be the quiet light not just for yourself, but for others. If H marks your beginning, you walk the way of gentle harmony. Balance is your highest calling. You are a soul of quiet grace, neither rushing forward nor holding back. A peaceful presence surrounds you, an energy that brings comfort to those around you. You are a gifted listener, able to hear the words behind the words, the feelings beneath the surface. You desire harmony in relationships, serenity in your home, and ease in your life. Your soul is like a quiet melody that does not need to be loud to be felt in the heart. The shadow of this path is avoiding necessary conflict, choosing peace over truth. Your practice is to find your strength in that gentleness, to understand that true harmony sometimes requires speaking a difficult truth from a place of love. If I is your first letter, you are a traveler on the inner road. The outer world, with its distractions and demands, holds little pull for you. Your journey is inward. You ask the deep questions. You look inside for the answers. You find restoration in solitude. On the surface, you may seem quiet, reserved, but within, a vast universe is turning. You do not give your trust easily, but when you do, it is a bond of the soul. Your quest is for truth itself, the truth of your own being, the truth of existence. You are one who can walk alone in a crowded room, entirely content, because you know your inner destination. The challenge is not to get lost in the inner world and forget that your body and your relationships are part of this journey. 2. Your practice is to carry your inner sanctuary with you and to see the world not as a distraction, but as a reflection of your inner landscape. If your name begins with J, you carry the light of hope. There is a radiance within you. It is an energy that naturally lifts the spirits of others. You find the seed of possibility in every challenge. People feel a renewed sense of their own potential in your presence. Your confidence, your smile, your energy, they combine to create a current of optimism that can change a room's entire atmosphere. A steady flame burns in your soul, illuminating the path not just for yourself, but for those who have lost their way. You find strength in elevating others, and this is your sacred gift. The shadow is the temptation to carry others so much that you neglect your own footing on the path. Your practice is to tend to your own inner flame first. Only from a full lamp can you truly light the way for others. Stop for a moment. Feel this. Is there a difference between one who seeks stability and one whose spirit must fly free? Is there not a difference in the energy of one who builds and one who dreams? The first sound of a name is like a tuning fork. It strikes a certain chord within the soul. An old teaching I received says this: these letters are not labels, they are seeds. When we understand the nature of the seed we were given, we learn how to tend our own garden. What soil does your soul need to truly flourish? If K is your first sound, you walk the path of right action. Karma, you were born to manifest. You are among those who do not just dream, but build. You do not dwell on problems, you seek solutions. Practicality is your nature. When you begin a task, there is an inner need to see it through to completion. A clear sense of the next step is always with you. Though you feel deeply, your decisions are forged in the fire of discernment, not just the waters of emotion. Your soul finds its deepest peace not in rest, but in purposeful action. In the doing, you are found in leadership, and you are found in service, because you know that the highest worship is the work itself. The challenge is to not let the doing overwhelm the being. Your practice is to infuse every action, no matter how small, with mindful presence, to find the meditation in the movement. If your name begins with L, you embody the current of love. Your life's flow is toward connection. Your greatest joy reflects in the eyes of others. You think with the heart. You live through the heart. Your sight penetrates beyond the surface, to the pain or joy within another. Your presence brings comfort. There is a softness to you that can soothe the hardest edges. The true needs of your soul are connection, emotional truth, and belonging. You are like the flower that faces the sun, and in its openness, offers its beauty and fragrance to all who pass by. But a flower with no stem cannot stand. Your practice is to cultivate a deep, rooted love for yourself, which becomes the unshakable foundation from which you can offer love to the world. If M is your first letter, you are the spirit of the mountain. There is a profound strength and stability in you. Though your manner may be gentle, your core is like stone. When you resolve to do something, you are not easily swayed. Every act is undertaken with deep dedication. Respect for yourself and for others is your compass. You will offer your strength to anyone who needs it, but you will not lean on another. Your soul needs foundations. In the storm of life, you remain centered. You are the shield for your family, your community. Silently, you bear much so that others do not have to. The shadow of the mountain is its immovability. It can resist change, resist the flow. Your practice is to feel the life that grows upon you, to be strong like a mountain, but alive and responsive to the seasons of life. If your name begins with N, you possess the mind of the deep well. You are a soul who comprehends life on a profound level. You may appear simple, but your thoughts are not. Your understanding is vast. You do not accept things at face value. You must look beneath the surface, to the currents below. You are the natural thinker, the planner, the trusted advisor. At times, you are lost in your own inner world, but when you return and speak, your insights are pure water. Your soul is on a constant quest for knowledge and truth. You do not offer trust lightly, but once given, it is absolute. The challenge of the well is that it can be isolated and dark. Your practice is to draw the water of your inner wisdom up into the sunlight. Share what you know. Let your depth nourish the world. If your name starts with O, you walk the path of the sacred circle. Your soul seeks completion, perfection, wholeness, a half-finished task, a broken relationship, a dissonant feeling. These create deep unease within you. Everything in your life is a circle that desires to be closed. You think deeply, but you also feel deeply. You seek the balance point between mind and body, work and rest, solitude and connection. You are a contemplative soul, able to hold a space of inner calm even in a loud world. Self-worth, dignity, and inner stability are the air you breathe. You do not inflict hurt, but if your own wholeness is violated, you will silently withdraw. The danger is pursuing a perfection that cannot exist in this imperfect world. Your practice is to find the perfection in the imperfection, to see the beauty in a cracked pot, a winding path, a circle that is not quite closed. We meet a person, and the heart feels a connection, a truth, without a word being spoken. We meet another, and their presence feels like a strong, old tree. We meet a third, and feel a sense of homecoming. Why is this? It is not about how they look, it is the energy they hold, and that energy begins with a sound, a vibration, a seed, the first letter of their name. Understanding this is not about judging, it is about compassion. It allows us to see ourselves and each other, not as a collection of flaws and strengths, but as souls walking different, yet equally sacred paths. Which path is your soul walking? If P begins your name, you follow the way of deep roots and high purpose. Meaning is the foundation of your world. No task is just a task, it is part of a larger purpose. There is an energy in you that understands the unspoken needs of others. You may be carrying your own burdens, but you cannot ignore the struggles of those you care for. Maturity is your nature. You are not swayed by small disturbances. Your gaze is fixed on a more distant horizon, on what truly matters. The well-being of the whole, a life of service, bringing a great vision to life. Your soul has restraint. You have much you could say, but you speak only what is necessary. Your inner stillness is your true power. The challenge is that deep roots can make you feel the weight of the world. Your practice is to look up, to remember that strong roots exist to support high branches reaching for the sun. Find joy in your purpose. If a cue is your first sound, you are a walker on the hidden trail. You are one of the rare souls. Your way of thinking is utterly unique. You do not walk the well-trodden road. You find or create a new one. You possess the gift of inquiry. You must ask why. You must journey to the source. You are not confined by tradition, yet you hold a quiet respect for ancient wisdom. Others may not understand you, for you are not part of the common flow, but your soul is profound and independent. Self-discovery is your great love. Truth is your deepest desire. Though you may walk alone, when you are on your path, a guiding force walks with you. The shadow is that a hidden trail can be a lonely one. Your practice is to trust your unique path, and to know that even on a solo journey, you are never truly alone. The universe walks with you. If "Ah" is your first sound, you embody the force of the sun's fire. Within you reside three powers: leadership, resolve, and passion. You do not approach life with a lukewarm heart. You are all in, or not at all. There is a magnetism to your presence. When you speak, others feel the energy and listen. There is momentum in you, but it is tempered by a maturity to move with deliberation. Your heart holds immense love for your tribe, but if your trust is broken, you create distance with swift finality. Your self-respect is your sacred ground. You will often choose silence to protect it. Your soul is like a fire that provides light, warmth, and a warning. It is a beautiful dance between passion and wisdom. The challenge is that fire can consume. Your passion can burn too bright. Your practice is to be the hearth that contains the flame. To use your power to warm, not to scorch. If your name begins with S, you are a spirit woven with heartstrings. You are a soul of deep feeling, but your connection is of the spirit, not just of emotion. Relationships, honesty, and trust are the three pillars of your temple. You have no taste for masks or pretense. You connect directly from the heart. There is a depth to you that is not always visible. But those who know you feel its truth and its preciousness. You can get lost in the currents of your own emotions. But in stillness, in meditation, you find your calm center. Your soul has a natural inclination toward devotion and love. You are among those who would never cause harm, but silently take on the burdens of others. The shadow is that you can become entangled in these heartstrings, feeling the pain of the world as your own. Your practice is detachment, to love fully, to feel deeply, but to understand that you are the sky, not the clouds that pass through it. If T is your first letter, you are the soul of the ancient tree. You are a being of immense stability, trustworthiness, and quiet strength. There is no show, no loud pronouncements. Your way is to work in silence and let the results speak for themselves. Security, foundation, permanence. These are deep needs of your spirit. To begin something is to commit to its completion. It is not in your nature to abandon the work. You possess a patience that can weather any storm. Your soul is like a great tree, its roots deep in the earth, offering shelter and peace to all who rest in its shade. Your love too is stable, deep and true. You trust, and you are worthy of trust. The shadow is that a tree is slow to move. You can resist necessary change. Your practice is to feel the wind in your leaves, to know that true strength lies not just in standing firm, but in knowing how to bend. Now, pause again. Breathe. Did you feel a recognition? A glimpse of a new landscape within you? These letters are alive. They are not just a name, they are the signature of the soul. Every person who enters our life brings their own resonance, their own music. The name is the first note. It opens us to an experience. The root of that experience is the first sound. And one day, if we walk our path with awareness, we arrive at a place where there is no name at all. Only the silent, nameless ocean of being remains. If U begins your name, you are the soul that was born to fly. There is a drive within you to reach the heights of your own creation. You have a desire to soar, yet you maintain a connection to the earth. You are profoundly independent in your thought, and you grant that same freedom to others. Your heart is vast. It is not in you to hold anger for long. At times, you may feel a sense of being alone, but in this space, you find your greatest freedom. Your soul requires an open sky to think, to feel, to become itself. You carry a power with you that is the result of long practice, perhaps over many lifetimes. The challenge is that in flying high, you can lose touch with the ground that sustains you. Your practice is to honor your roots, to fly, but always to remember the earth from which you came and to which you will return. If your first sound is V, you are the spirit of sacred service. You are a person of balance, wisdom, and a profound impulse to serve. Your life can be a quiet inspiration because you think not just for the self, but for the whole. You have the capacity to carry great responsibility for your home or for the world. Your thoughts are steady, and you are able to see life from a higher, spiritual perspective. There is a hidden discipline in you, a quiet practice that reveals itself over time. Your soul finds its truest satisfaction in peace, in service, and in the silence of meditation. The shadow lies in taking on the responsibility of the world to such an extent that you neglect the needs of your own soul. Your practice is to remember that the most sacred service begins within. You serve the world best by first tending to your own inner peace. If W is your first sound, you are a wonderful and complex soul. Your life does not follow a straight line. There are many currents within you. You are nourished by what is new, what is different, what is yet to be discovered. Your imagination has the power to shape your reality, making you a natural artist or visionary. You may appear calm on the surface, but a deep river of emotion flows within. Your dreams are vast, and you pour your entire being into their realization. Your relationships are deep. Few are allowed into your inner circle, but once there, they find fierce loyalty. Your soul seeks creative expression, the freedom of being, and authentic connection. The challenge is navigating the many currents within you without losing your center. Your practice is to be the calm witness to your own inner complexity, to embrace all parts of yourself without judgment. If AX is your sound, you are a mysterious spirit. You are not easily understood, but for those who take the time to know you, you are a priceless treasure. Your mind is a crucible of new ideas, new ways of being. You are an alchemist. You can be utterly content in your own company and can also disappear into a crowd, a quiet observer. You refuse to be caged by any one system or rule because your soul is that of a practitioner, a seeker who forges a personal path. Your soul seeks the ultimate reality, God's source truth, not in books, but in direct experience, in freedom, in meditation. The shadow is that this mystery can create a distance between you and others, making connection difficult. Your practice is to reveal your heart, selectively and wisely, to understand that showing a part of your inner world does not diminish its mystery. If your name begins with Y, you are the soul of the peaceful pilgrim. For you, wisdom, spiritual life, and the development of the self are of supreme importance. You possess a natural self-control. This is your greatest power. You build your life not with grand statements, but with consistent, deliberate action. Your decisions are stable, and you see the fundamental truths of life with uncommon clarity. Your soul finds its deepest rest in faith, in devotion, and in a steady spiritual practice. You do not lose your composure, even in turmoil. This quiet-centeredness is your gift to the world. The challenge is that this inner peace can sometimes be mistaken for detachment or coldness by others. Your practice is to let your inner peace radiate outward as warmth, as compassion, as a silent offering to those around you. And if a Z is the first letter of your name, you are a soul of vibrant openness. You live life with a deep and open heart. You possess the art of embracing all of life's colors, the dark and the light. You are generous, tolerant, and wise. You cannot find your own peace if you see others in pain. You will do what you can to help. There is a gentleness to your nature, and your energy is magnetic. Your soul discovers its happiness in the meeting point of balance, love, and courage. You are the soul that, without trying to be known, makes a quiet home in the hearts of others. The shadow is absorbing too much of the world's energy, both positive and negative, without a space to cleanse. Your practice is to regularly return to your own center, to find the still point within your vibrant world, and to recharge in the silence. We have journeyed through the sounds, from the source to the open heart. Each name is a mantra, a vibration that guides the soul's unfolding. But in walking this path, we must remember, we are not the name. We are the consciousness, the silent awareness experiencing life through this name. The name is a doorway. The soul is the home that lies beyond it. Let your name and the understanding of it become a spiritual practice, a tool, a guide on the path back to your own silent heart. If this journey brought a new understanding, a new feeling, then I invite you to subscribe. Share in the comments what sound begins your name and what you felt today. By liking this, you pass the light to another who may be searching for their own path. Remember, in every name, there is an echo of the soul, and every soul is a unique note in the music of existence. We will meet again on this journey. Until then, be well.